Have you ever had a very important day in your life where you spent many days just to prepare for that day? It could be a wedding, it could be an exam day, it could be a corporate event or anything. Everything leads to that day and you're working very hard as yourself or your teams. Similarly, we have days like this in Islam as well. So the day of Arafah, as the Prophet ﷺ says, is the best day in the whole of the year. So our pious predecessors, what they would do is they would prepare for that day by fasting, praying more in the days just before, just in anticipation for the day of Arafah. Secondly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran describes this day as the day where He perfected the religion. So there is a lot of emphasis on the day of Arafah, and it is the most important day of the whole year. So the question for both you and I is, how do we as Muslims make the most of this day? The Prophet ﷺ, number one, said, fasting on this day expiates the sins of the past year and the year that is coming ahead as well. So one thing we can do is we can fast to the best of our abilities on this day. That's irrespective of whether you're going to Hajj or not. Number two, there is a special dua that I want to leave you with today, which you should be reciting throughout this whole day. The dua goes, La ilaha illallah, there is no God except Allah. Wahdahu la sharika lah, indeed He is the Lord and there is no partners that He has. Lahul mulku wa lahul hamd, for Him is the dominion of the universe and for Him is all praise. Wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir, and He has power over everything. So to conclude, this day is the most special day in the whole of the year, according to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in Allah's eyes. So we should try our best to do many good things, and including them is two things. Number one is fasting, and number two is reciting the dua that I gave you today. Jazakallah khair.